Hello everyone, I am back at the mothership here at Evolutions Annapolis. Feels good to be back home. We're here to work with our kettlebell today. Let's take some time, get good and loose and warm. So I'm finding my intermediate sized bell. We work on our halos first, elbows out wide. Let's start wrapping around the head, articulating our shoulders, setting an intention for today. Stability, mobility, strength, power, conditioning. That's what we love. That's what we're going to work on today. Let's go into our crush grip and let's work on our first set of wave squats, 5 parts. Extend, hinge, sit down, squat, curl, stand, a couple more, stretch the bicep, load the hammies. Squat action, curl, squeeze, one more. And we park it down. Ankles will be very important today. We've got some squatting coming up, so we want to make sure we have blood around. It's very, very important. Distal joints. Just a few one way, a few the other direction. Look at a spot on the floor. Everything one more time. So my bottom up grip here. Head very stationary. Track the bell around you. 3 or 4 before we switch it up. Go back to our crush grip. Let's go backward on the wave squat now. So that means I am sitting down first into my squat. Extend the arms. Second, hips come up. Third, I stand tall. I curl last. Open hips to sink. Extend. Move the posterior. Squeeze the butt. Biceps. One more. Last one. Park down. Ankle mobility one more time. Switch it up. All right. So flow number 1, something completely new. We're going to be locomotive with our swing. This is our walking swing. So the key with the walking swing is to move when the weight, the kettlebell, is weightless. So when the bell is right there, that's when the bell is at its most weightless point. That's when I'm going to take 2 steps, just meeting my feet side by side. So right, left, right, left, right, left. I'll go on the way up. On the way back, I'll come left, right, left, right, left, right. After I come back, I'll park my bell. I'll do a couple of burpees. Let's go. Bell in front, right from the initial hike. Hike, 1, 2. 1, 2. Step meet. Step meet. Come back now. Left, right. Left, right. Stand tall. After you stood tall and the weight is weightless, that is when you step. Park it down. Burpees on each side. Pick side of the bell. Burpee. Inchworm back to your feet. Burpee at the side of the bell. Inchworm back to your feet. Find your proximity. Let's do it again. Hike the bell towards you. Hike. Right, left. Bend. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Coming back now. Left, right. Step meet. Wait for the weight to be weightless. When it's in front of you, that's when I'll go. Park it down. Burpees on each side. Inchworm back. Other side. Inchworm back. Other side. That's 2 repetitions of that flow. The big thing to remember there, when you're making your steps, they're short, they're shallow, choppy, and you're just meeting them side by side. Wait for the bell to get to about that point where it's weightless. That's where you take your steps. Let's go through it one more time. I'll go up with 1 foot leading, back with the other foot leading, park it, one burpee on each side, hike, we'll go again. Here we go. Big hike, right, left, coming back. Step and meet. Step and meet. Park it down. Burpees. Other side. Back to it. On it. Hike. One more. Coming back. Park, last 2 burpees. Stand tall. There's flow number 1. So, a lot going on there. Some new actions with our walking swings. They're really fun once you get the hang of them. We're going to work on some abdomen drills here in the middle, so you won't need your bell at all. So my first movement here is good old-fashioned plank. I'm going to hold for about 30-second count. You can go high or low. They're both great. Here I am high, my wrist under my shoulders, or low, elbows under my shoulders. Flex your butt, tuck in the abdomen. That's you. Tuck it in the abdomen. Breathe into it. Think of pulling your elbows in toward your feet for further engagement. Breathing short and shallow out your mouth. Hold it a few more seconds here. Okay, I'll come to my side. My one dynamic ab drill. I'll go for my side plank crunch. Again, you get stacked. You get your elbow under your shoulder. You can stack your feet, or you can stagger your feet. It's the top leg that would go in front, one hand on your hip, and there is my low side plank crunch. You could also go high side plank crunch. They're all great. Make sure you stay tucked in. I like to keep my free hand sometimes on my inside oblique. I can really feel it stretch. I can feel it contract. Just know that I'm getting the good out of it. Work to stay stacked as best you can. You're safer that way, stronger that way. I'll do a couple more here before I roll over or just turn around and do the other side. Left hand under my left shoulder, right foot in front. You can also stack here if you want too high. Tuck in. What about 8 to 10? Controlling my tempo, a little squeeze and pause at the top is always nice. Breathing into everything. And then I'm going to go into my inverted plank, or what I like to call the hollow hold. So, supinated, looking up at the ceiling, tuck in hard, recline, legs up, arms flexed, chin down. Hollow hold, breathing. You got to push that back down hard into the ground. That's where you get the most out of this one. All for the abdomen. We'll get a few more seconds here. Abs are on fire. You might get a little shivering, shaking going. Focus on your breath. Stay tucked in. All right. So one time through there, so we can get back to our kettlebell. So we're going to slow down here a little bit on this next flow. This next flow is all about strength. So there's no speed here. There's no swinging or cleaning or snatching. I'm going to start with my bell in bottom up position. So let's learn this in real time. Bottoms up. And I'm going to squat. A nice full squat. But you go down as far as you comfortably can. From this full squat, I'm going to go to a halo one way. So it's halo in one direction. And then halo in the other direction. Then I'll stand tall. I'm going to halo standing. Halo in one direction. halo, other direction, and into a bicep curl. Full extension, full flexion. Take the bell right over your head. Let it settle right between your scapula. And then from here, I'm going to go into good morning. So it's a hip hinge. Hip set straight back. Eyes are down. Big pull in the hamstrings and the butt. Stand tall. That's 1 rep. Pull the bell back in front. Let's go through this again. So we sit down, do that nice full squat here. Halo 1 way. A lot of stability here at the bottom of this squat while performing the halo. Stand tall. Halo, standing up. Don't forget your curl. Full stretch. Full flex. Belt between my shoulder blades. Hips back, chin down. Slow on that bend. Squeeze the butt hard. Pull up in front. Let's do 1 more rep. Down slow on that squat. Try to stay tall with your torso. Root through your feet. Grab the floor with your toes. Up. Halo 1 way. Halo 1 way. Full stretch of the elbows. Full flex of the elbows. Behind the head 1 more time. Get your good morning. Load the hamstrings. Squeeze the butt. Pull it around. That was 3 times through there on that flow. All about strength with a great bit of mobility involved with our ankles and our shoulders and the squat and those halos, and stability too, especially at the bottom of that squat. How stable can you be? We'll go through that 1 more time. I'm going to start with my bell bottoms up. All about tempo with this. I'll sit down. 1 way. Look straight forward. Stand tall. 1 halo each direction. Don't forget your curl. Track over the head. And hip hinge. All hip hinged. Take your knees out of it. Bring it in front. Rep 2. Sit down. Stay down. Look straight forward. Stay nice and centered over the middle of your foot. You stand up. Halo again each direction. Full stretch. Full flex. Notice my tempo. I'm in no rush here with anything. And bend. Chin down. Move the hams. Squeeze the butt. Pull it around. 1 more time. I'm sorry. Halos at the bottom. No curl at the bottom. Other direction. We stand up. Halo 1 way here. Other way. Now let's hit that curl. Over the head. Hands get to relax a bit here. Full bend. Squeeze the glutes. Track it around. And we're done. That is flow number 2. Awesome hip opening drill, stability drill. Set your bell to the side. We'll go through our core work 1 more time. So 2 static drills, 1 dynamic drill. We start with our plank, high or low. A little high here this time. Wrist under my shoulders, butt tight, chin down, hips tucked. Pull your wrists towards your toes. Breathe into it. Short, shallow breath. Really squeeze the butt tight. That's really hard for protecting your back, keeping the work in your abdomen, keeping you stable. Keep that butt tight. Spill the air out your mouth. We'll get a few more seconds here. All right. I'll come to my side. I'll go low plank this time on my side plank crunch. Elbow under my shoulder. Stacked or staggered feet. Tucking. Slowly lower yourself down. Try not to bob up and down really fast. Control your tempo. Let the muscle do the work here. We'll get into some momentum a little later on. We'll get a couple more. Squeeze. Squeeze. Before I alternate. Right elbow. Stagger. Tuck. Keep yourself honest by sometimes putting your free hand on the muscle you're trying to work. Feel it stretching. Feel it contracting. My last couple here. And then we cap it off with that hollow hold. Turtle shell leg back. Flex the abs, tuck in, push the hips down. Legs elevate. Arms flex. On it. So at no point is your back curve up. You push that back down hard against the ground. Like you're trying to flatten a piece of paper on the floor underneath your back. Breathe into it. Short and shallow breath. Static holds are tough. A few more seconds. All right. Getting ready for some action on flow number 3. So, you have your intermediate bell. It's a few feet in front of you, and I'm going to kneel. Very important for this next part that you extend your ankles. Look at my ankles. I'm going to extend them like so. Right, so my toes are not curled under me. They are extended down. And then I'm going to sink my hips down toward my feet. And I'm going to extend ballistically. Very, very powerful. You can use your arms to help you there as well. I'm going to get from this position to my feet. I'm going to jump to my feet by extending forcefully through my hips, land flat-footed. There. From right there, I'm going to hike my bell and go 2 swings. A Russian swing and an American swing. Hike. Russian swing, American swing. Park your bell. Go back down to the floor. Do it again. Knee, extend the ankles, sink back, commit, tip the bell towards you, hike, Russian swing, American swing. So that first part, it takes a lot of commitment. If you don't feel confident just yet, go to your up-down lunge. Up-down lunge, right? Just remember to switch the legs you lead with every repetition. So your up-down lunge would be your right knee down, left knee down, right knee up, stand up, and then you go to your hike, swing, swing, then you switch legs. I go left, right, left, stand, Russian American. So that is your alternative if you don't want to do that kneeling jump. So I'll do a few more repetitions with the kneeling version. I'll break a little bit, then we'll do it for another set. So I'm down on the ground. Extend the ankles, arms track, commit, hike, Russian, American. Park, kneel, extend, commit, hike, Russian, American. One more time. Commit, hike, swing, swing, and park. And relax there, relax there. So, that is our Russian American swing preceded by a big, powerful, just overall movement there. It's a kneeling jump. Very athletic. The big thing there, like I said, is really committing to that extension. This extension, right? If you do feel more comfortable keeping your toes curled up under you, that could work as well. So I know I mentioned you extending your ankles. If you feel like that is kind of pulling or aggravating your feet, the skin around your toes, you can go ahead and curl your feet under you. You kind of have that option there, right? That works too. Let's go through them one more time. So either your up-down lunges or that kneeling jump. I'll go with my kneeling jump. So here I am. Hit, hike, swing, swing, hike, swing, swing. I'll do a couple more. Set yourself, commit, swing, swing, last one. Swing, swing. So there's some power there. Very ballistic, very, very athletic. That's something you can build towards as you go on. So you can work with that up-down lunge variation if you have a little anxiety going into the jump. So let's take a few moments. We'll wind down here a little bit. Let's start from the top with our standing helicopter stretch. Hands rotating, pivoting side to side. Your feet stay steady. Continue to breathe out your mouth. Breathe out your mouth. I'll interlock my elbows. I'll forward fold. I'll open up slowly to one direction, elbows to the ceiling. When you meet back down to your knees, I'll go the other way. One more direction. Feel your heart rate coming down. In the other direction. All right. And our last compadres, I hope you all have a very, very nice weekend. Enjoy yourselves, be safe, and I'll catch you next time.